Okay. Honestly, I was and I am really scared to record this episode. Let's make sure my microphone is working because lately I don't know what I'm doing sometimes, guys, seriously. Um, because I'm thinking about this episode for several weeks and I want to record it, but I'm scared. And I'm scared because my biggest fear is to be rejected and to be abandoned, which I'm healing and working through every single day. But I'm always scared to put myself in the situation that I know it may happen. It's kind of like this exposure therapy I'm doing now. So this episode will be one of those, but it is how I want to live my life honestly and truthfully and transparently. That's why I want to do this and talk about it. The day my ego died. Yes, it happened to me recently. I think first time it even happened to me when I did first ayahuasca. I felt like this ego death on some level, but it happened to me in real life. And I'm scared to share about it because we live in a society that believe this stupid truth, like you are the 5 people you surround yourself with. And so therefore surround yourself with the great successful people, which is, I think, bullshit. I think it's all about you are these 5 people you surround yourself with, but it's important for these people to be supportive, inspiring, interesting, intelligent. It doesn't matter where they are success wise. It's matter the interaction and exchange of energy you have with them. So again, if they are supporting of you, if they are loving, if they are inspiring you, if you come out energized with the relationship with them, these are the 5 people you should surround yourself with, because those things, this inspiration, this energy will give you the wings to do whatever you need to do if you desire to do so. But we live in a society that I feel like flatten it to the idea of, they need to be successful. But if they're successful, are they really happy? If they are successful, are they really interesting and good people? And mostly probably they are interesting, but are they good? Are they happy in their life? We don't know that. But anyway, that's the one of the reasons, because I want to share that I, as I'm building what I'm building, which such times I don't even know what I'm building. I kind of know and have a vision, but it's changing and adjusting, and it's good, but it's hard to build something in your 40s and change it and adjust it, because the stakes are higher, right? The family, just the age, right? Like, oh my God, starting from somewhere out there in your 40s, it's really scary, to be honest. But I have a family, and as I'm building these things and they don't bring enough money, I had to look for work outside to support my family, to pay my bills, to support my girls, to make sure I can do monthly adventures with them that I love, with Lila and her friends, that initially started, just to have spent time with them, and ended up being such a healing for me, such a healing thing for me to be with them, to watch them, as I never experienced it as a girl her age. So I needed money. And I knew that I wanted something that will not take my brain power, because I want to focus my brain power somewhere else. So probably in 5 minutes, I could get a job somewhere in advertising and marketing if I wanted to. And I actually got offered, but I refused it, but because it would take too much brain power of mine. I didn't want my brain to be dusted with this information that I don't even care about or I'm not interested about. Also, I didn't want to go back to that world that I feel like it's not mine. I love it. Gave me so much, as I always say it. My husband, my so much travel, so many interesting people, so many interesting adventures, but it's not mine anymore. So I didn't want to work in marketing advertising, which probably would be a smart way to go. But again, I didn't want my brain power to be taken by that. And I know if I like step in something, I will give my 150% and there will be no place for my stuff. And I wanted to be extremely flexible because of Senna and, just being a mom to two young girls. And also, sometimes I have my dark days and I can't do anything. And, what I'm going to say, like I have a dark day. So yeah, and I wanted to be like very human. Like I didn't like care about titles, which later I found out I kind of did. But I wanted to be human. I wanted to meet people. I wanted to interact with people because I do a lot of my work by myself, all that thinking, all that writing, all that energy work, breath work. It's all by myself. It's very isolating, which I like on many levels, but there is a need for human interaction and connection to the world and understanding people. So long story short, my ego died the first day I became a Lyft driver. Yes. To be honest, I didn't tell anybody, just Adam knows, because I was ashamed. And please don't get me wrong. There's no shame in being a Lyft driver. I love them. There's always so many stories behind them. And now I have even more as one. But, to go to build this career in marketing advertising, to climb that high and then go to Lyft driving, anybody who looks at it will say it's a step down, it's a step back, right, in my career development. You don't have to be a genius to see that and see it for what it is. Again, there's nothing wrong with it. And actually, when I started doing it, I'll tell you in a minute what happened. But I felt that way. I felt like, oh my God, I am this age. And now, after being in these rooms, in this freaking beautiful, amazing corporate rooms for McDonald's and talking about their advertising and their app and their social media following and offers and working for Verizon's and all these companies doing videos and feeling this importance, I now drive people to different places on the side. And it was really hard. There was first 2 days. It was really confusing because everybody I met and still meeting on this drive journey is amazing. I met so far, and I don't know, I'm getting emotional about this part, but I met so many interesting people. I drove a trans person who told me their story, a super interesting woman, older woman, who was, high up there driving corporate. We talked about the career and, climbing corporate ladder and her things she regretted. I got 2 job offers when I was driving already. One was in marketing and advertising. Shh, I didn't even tell Adam because he would kill me that I didn't take it. And I just learned that there are parts of me that no matter where I go, I'm the same fucking weirdo and I love it. I don't know why I'm getting so emotional. I think because I held it so long. First world problems. But it is what we deal sometimes with, right? Like it's not about what exactly happened, but these feelings and those emotions that are coming up, right? That so I love driving Lyft. I love the idea that I don't have to tell anybody if I have a bad day and I can just lie in bed and just drop off girls and lie in bed later or do my own thing or not show up there. Nobody will miss me. I never in my life, guys, received so many positive feedback comments. And this part that is always me, you know, like I love to chat up people and be honest with them and go straight deep. And there are so many people that are like responsive. There are some responsive. You can, like, in 5 minutes when you drive somebody, you can say if they are like open to it or not. But I love those conversations we have. I also, when you drive with me, FYI, you receive a free energy healing. You don't even know about it, because I'm doing it when I'm driving. It's my intention that when you get to my car, you get a shower of positive energies and everything is showered of you. I also drive with stones that clean your aura. Yes. And this is the part that is so me, right? Like wherever I show up, I will show up as myself. Like I want to give, I want this experience to be positive, right? Like I want you to feel safe, and I want you to now chat up with me. If you don't want to chat, you're still going to receive energy healing. And this is the weird I am. And I love it. I also have a special box full of stones, and sometimes when I had a really good conversation with somebody, I share it with them, and I give one to them for later, for memory of that. And you know, as weird as it is, it's also me, and I love that. And everybody who receives stones from me, I knew, like saw how special they felt, and like how special this moment was with this stranger. And this is what I also love, that it keeps me in this reality of life. I meet so many people with so many different energies, in the different states, in a different modes, in a different stages of their life. You know, like I drove some young girls and we had a conversations about life. It's just amazing how much inspired I get from that now, and how I really enjoy it. And again, this is my first job that I get so much positive feedback and messages, and just only positive feedback. And I'm like, God damn it. Look at that. And yeah, you know, obviously I would love to use my brain power in a better way, and my power in a better way. But for now, I'm so grateful that we have these opportunities to have job like this, you know, to jump in a car and drive for a minute and make some money to pay some bills and don't worry about it. And, you know, I just really didn't want to rely on Adam so much. And I want to be my own, you know, I want to be independent that way. It's important to me. So having that is amazing. But there is this part of shame I felt, and now I feel shame about shame, you know, because like, oh, what, somebody would think that I'm better to be a Lyft driver. Again, no, it was just about this, oh my God, I built so much, which seems like what I built. And then now I am at this point when I'm driving somebody in the car. And I also, you know, a lot of things came up around this from my childhood. You know, when my family member went here to United States, and they were working by cleaning the houses, like, you know, a lot of Polish people here, and by taking care of older people. And I was 11, 12. You know, I was living in Warsaw among friends with parents who were extremely successful, who were in entertainment industry, who were artists, who were, you know, extremely successful entrepreneurs, highly educated. And my family was also highly educated, and I could not believe that, you know, after all these years in school and having this interesting job here in Warsaw and this achievements, then my family, somebody from my family is going there and cleaning somebody's houses. Again, there's nothing wrong with cleaning houses, but for 11-year-old who is surrounded by this elite of Warsaw people, now I had somebody in my family cleaning houses for somebody in Poland. Again, there's nothing wrong with it. Just the idea that you have to take such a step back. You know, when you go to school, you're an engineer, you freaking build a place that cleans water for whole Warsaw, and then you go and do that. I could not reconcile it as 11-year-old, and this pop up for me again with me doing that. There was also another family story, but I think that's too intimate. So that I had to ramble with that, because all that feelings of shame from then, and it was just stupid shame, because work is work. I am the best person I ever been, and I should be proud of myself that I freaking don't care, and I do anything to support my family and to support my girls, because that's what I sign up for with, you know, having a kids. I'm not sacrificing for them. I always want to highlight this. I chose to have my kids, and that's my responsibility until they're 18, hopefully, and older. Not older, just until 18. I'll support them financially. That's my responsibility. So I'll do anything. So there's no sacrifice here, no pride. I'm just doing what I need to do. But all these feelings came up around it, and I just want to come clean. Because also I'm like always so freaked out that I'm going to drive somebody that I know, and now it's out there. If you are driving with me, please be prepared for energy healing. Please know that there are stones in the car that clean your energy, and if you have a good chat with me, you also get another stone to go. Sometimes we just convolute such a simple things, but yeah, it just came to me that it's time to share it and stand in it proud, because I really like this job. I really do. Do I want to do it forever? I don't think so. But the flexibility of it, the meeting all these people, interesting people. Oh my God, I drove a witch. Guys, I drove a witch one time from near where I live at 9 p.m. to on full moon to Montrose Beach. She was doing hair, witchy dancing stuff. And it was amazing. We talk about all the witch stuff. And yeah, she told me that I'm definitely out there. And it was like such an amazing experience to drive like a legit witch. She just literally looked like a witch, like a beautiful dark witch, but her energy was really good. So yeah, there's just so much material that is coming up, and like, you know what, I'm also grateful that this job keeps me humble, and meeting all these people with these stories, with this you know, whatever it is, this moments in life I am meeting them at, and the randomness of it is so magical, because from all these 8 billion people in the world, obviously not all of them are in Chicago, but so many millions are in Chicago. Somebody gets to my car, and we have sometimes very deep and very interesting or very funny conversation. Yesterday I drove a guy who was totally drunk, but he was so hilarious. We just laughed so hard, and it was just so funny too. So yeah, this is it. I'm still building other things on the side, and I'm so grateful I can do this, and I could share this, how my ego died. And this ego death wasn't about I'm too good. I want to highlight it. I'm too good to do that. I am too good to do this or that. It was more about, but I thought I am in a better place. I thought I climbed so much, and now I have to step back. It was more of the that ego death, you know, that I thought that I did so many things that I won't have to um you know, step back in my career, because again, there's no shame in being a driver or cleaning the houses, but when you achieve certain level of success or climb certain level of ladder, and you have to go back, it is painful. It is really painful on some level, but I'm really glad I'm experiencing it because it keeps me humble. It keeps me in touch with reality, with people, and inspired. And yeah, and this flexibility of it is just amazing. Sometimes I do get scared though. I had a couple of situations that made me really scared, but yeah, I know I will keep myself safe. I know now how. Anyway, so if you are believing that supporting, you have to surround with yourself with 5 successful people that are crushing it, probably won't be me for now. So I have to say bye. But remember, um, sometimes we have to do what we have to do, and it's actually the best thing for us. And I'm really, really, truly grateful for this opportunity to do that, and to experience that ego death in real time, raw, because I learn a lot from that. I hope it wasn't a ramble. If it was, sorry, not sorry. Until the next time, you know what I do. I send you tons and tons of love and light.